What is going on? Welcome back to another video. It is August 5th, 2025. It is Tuesday. It was PMI news today. I took 3 trades. We ended up taking 2 wins, 1 loss. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So coming into the day, I had a pretty neutral bias, but seeing this bearish continuation that we were having after setting London highs, I was pretty much set on us taking London lows at market open, and that's pretty much exactly what we did. Now, with that in mind, I would be looking to target London highs. I was trying to catch the reversal move. Once we sweep London lows, we begin to consolidate just a little bit before we get this displacement to the upside, inversing the first presented fair value gap, as well as creating a CISD and order block. So this triggered my entry right here. Entered with about 2 contracts. I was targeting about 50 points on this trade so that I would be able to get 50% of that profit that I needed for a 50K account. If I would have let the trade play out all the way through to full TP, then we would have cashed. I decided to cut it early after seeing this retrace. We had pretty much hit my break-even point. After seeing we were already up about 1R on the trade, I was at a break-even point, and once I saw that retracement, I went ahead and exited. It just didn't seem too clean for me. It wasn't very clean price action to our TP, but nonetheless, it was still there. All we had to do was just sit and wait out the choppiness, but definitely a mistake that I made there was exiting early. An example of how you can turn a perfect A+ setup into a losing trade just like that. Well, I guess it wasn't a losing trade because we didn't lose money on it, but it was a mismanaged trade and it could have hit full TP. This has happened to me multiple times over the past 2-3 weeks, and it is definitely something that I need to work on getting around. I decided to go ahead and enter again with 2 contracts, which was another mistake that I made, and I had very little risk on this trade. And as you can see, we weren't exactly in the best risk reward position to take the trade anyways. Really shouldn't have been in this, but we took the loss. We got wicked out. My stop was for about 400 on 2 contracts. Very small stop loss for this trade. But right after we get stopped, we get the displacement to the upside, which is where I go ahead and enter again. We create that CISD and order block, and we've already closed above the first presented 1-minute IFVG. So I go ahead and enter, targeting London highs up here, about a 50-point trade with a 13-point stop just above this 1-minute IFVG, just showing that if that does get inversed again, we don't want to be in the trade anymore. We got the displacement, we were in profit, and we were just a few points away from hitting TP. I think it was like 6 points. We were 7 points away from hitting TP. Win is a win, but we did have some leftover drawdown from that previous trade before, where we ended up losing about 390. So definitely a rough trade. We were still able to end the day kind of break even, only negative $80. All in all, the first setup was A+. This definitely would have played out, and I should have just stuck with it. We pulled out of it early, exited early, and we'll come back tomorrow. We can make the money back and some more, so it's all good. It doesn't really matter. So I got out of this third trade about 3 minutes before we had that PMI news. As we can see, we had this huge wick to the downside, and we pretty much just kept dumping into this gap down here. After that, we've pretty much just been chopping around, and yeah, man, definitely still gonna journal it, still gonna review it, still gonna study it, and that's the only way you get 1% better every day. So yeah, that is the market recap for August 5th, 2025. I hope you guys enjoyed. We lost about $80 today. It is what it is. We'll come back tomorrow. I'll catch you guys in the next one.